Blessings and welcome to all of my awesome Aries out there. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and this is your April 2020 tarot reading, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising sign in Aries. And boy, Aries, this month in April, it is your birthday month, but it does feel like we do have this energy this month that's going to represent part of what the Aries energy is all about. And of course, the positive vibration energy of you, Aries, is all about how to be independent and smart and magnetic and forceful in the way that we show ourselves, because the first house of Aries is all about ourselves, right? It is the birth of the zodiac. You start off the zodiac through the first house, and it is about ourselves and how we handle things, our personality, how we look, right? And also, though, some of the other parts of the Aries energy that maybe not as positive is being more impulsive, more aggressive in maybe handling situations that may be coming up in the month of April. We do know that there is a lot going on in the world, and I do feel with all this energy that we're dealing with in April will bring out that fight or flight energy that I feel a lot of us may be feeling. You are ruled by Mars, which is the sign of war, of aggression, of fighting, and I do feel that there will be some things of that energy that may be represented by Aries that will be happening in the month of April. But we have to remember what the positive side of Aries is. It is about being bold, being ambitious and assertive and independent to make the changes that we need, help those who aren't as powerful as you, right? To handle things this month that may be very difficult. And that's why I feel you have this power to be able to affect others with your ability to be strong and aggressive and powerful, like the Mars energy. And I feel like that is really going to be like your secret weapon this month, Aries, is using that power of the positive vibration of the Aries to help us out through this, because we will be feeling some of the other side of Aries in which the collective may be feeling a little more aggressive, a little bit more about themselves and forgetting about being a part of the collective. You know, we already see some things like that happening in regards to hoarding and, you know, fear. And, you know, we're just kind of maybe at the beginning of it where the peak isn't really being as strong. But I feel you, Aries, are going to be the warriors. You are the ones who have brought about the whole zodiac. You know, if we didn't have you, Aries has the fire energy, we surely wouldn't have the rest of the zodiac out there. So what I want to say about that for you, Aries, is let's use your fighting power to get through this difficult time. Let's be those warriors of God to help in this time of need, to affect others in a positive way. You know, I have a strong connection to Mars myself. I am a Scorpio sun. I'm ruled by Mars also. I have Mars in my first house. I was in the military. I understand that power of Aries. I was married to a double Aries. So I feel like this is about us, for you, Aries. And I'm saying about us because I do feel we have such a strong connection to the Aries vibration this month, that a lot of us will be headstrong in the way that we act and there may be this warrior-like feeling for a lot of us out there to want to fight for our own selves, fight for, life, right? And so I feel it's important for us as a collective to remember the fighting spirit of the Aries, to remember that we were born to fight. We were born to be like the Aries. We've got the fire. You've got the fire within you, Aries, to stay strong through this, to use your willpower to help others, to be bold and forceful in ways that are needed. So that we won't self-destruct, so that we will be able to keep on moving into the next direction of the next signs, right? So we can still be part of this beautiful energy that we have created on this earth plane. And I have been watching this series of The Strain. It's very interesting. It's a little bit more, more way above what we're going through right now. But it's interesting that if you do watch the series Strain, I watched it on Netflix, but or Hulu. But it's interesting how, if you watch it, how parts are showing those things that can happen or have already happened. And it's just kind of interesting that even though this show aired, I don't know how many years ago, we can see some of those things coming into fruition that are happening out there. And such as, hopefully we don't get to this point of looting or, getting to this point where we do have this constant fear and worry of who's really taking control of the situation, who really is telling us the truth, who really does have the power to stop all this. And really it is the collective. It's just not the governments, not one country. It's really about all of us. And when you watch, if you do watch this show, The Strain, it shows that a few just ordinary humans were the ones who made the change to fight this virus in this movie, in this show called The Strain. So remember that we are all here as a collective to fight for ourselves, to, remember that we are part of one energy of the divine, and we have to remember how powerful the Aries energy is to fight this and to be strong like you, Aries. And so I just wanted to share a little bit what I was feeling about the Aries energy. And not only do I watch shows like The Strain, it was just interesting that I didn't even want to watch it. I didn't even know what it was about, and then all of a sudden it kept on showing up on my on top of my list to watch, and I said, let me see what this is about. And I was just drawn to it, to watch it. It's a little out there, but I think if you watch it, you can get a lot of messages or a lot of things that make sense, that that is happening, could happen. And the reactions that we go through has a collective, and the power of each person, what they do in their part to make things better or worse, right? So Aries, like I've been telling all the other signs, we all choose to come into this lifetime at a certain time, as a certain vibration, as a certain sign. Of course, you Aries have come in to be that fighter, to be the warrior for us all, right? And I do feel you're going to show us that kind of power, to be forceful this month, to be assertive in a way that's really going to help us get through this. And some beautiful energies that I have been connecting to grow my spirituality is, of course, connection to Eckhart Tolle. He has brought us a lot of knowledge through his books, The Power of Now. That's all we have, is right now, the power to see what we need to do right now, his book, The New Earth, this change, the shift that we must understand we're going through. And Oprah Winfrey, who's been spreading this message to all of us in different ways. These beautiful energies who have passed, but I have been listening to before they passed, after they passed, two beautiful energies that I'll share with you, Wayne Dyer and Dolores Cannon. You can look them up on YouTube, but it's their power of positivity, Wayne Dyer and Dolores Cannon, to teach us the shift that we're going through and what is happening and what we're going through. So keep on using your powerful energy of the warrior to help us through this time, Aries. You are forced to be reckoned with, and I know that you will always be in the front line to help others. So on that note, let's just get into your reading. I'm just wanting to give a little bit of maybe insight about how the energy is going to be playing out in the month of April for us all. And for you, Aries, let's start off with the light attribute in the self position in your house, Aries. What attribute will you be bringing out or need to connect to this month in April with this power of Aries energy in the air for this month? So what is the light attribute that is being connected to you, Aries? Let me get a card here. There it is. That one wanted to fly out. The hedonist inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. And you are about embracing those wonderful things, right? Celebrates the beauty in yourself. So yes, that is about the Aries, finding the beauty in oneself. So we have to remember that. And for you, Aries, you are the hedonist this month here. You are inspiring others through your creative energy. You are still going to embrace the good things, the positive things in life, and celebrate the beauty within yourself. That's you, Aries. You know how beautiful you are. You've created the beauty, and surely you're going to be showing that this month. So let's go to the second house of finances and resources. We know that there's a big change in our finances and resources for a lot of us. Having to be without, having to change the way that we live, the Fool. So this is a new beginning. This is a big change, a big shift, right? We're going to find the beauty in ourselves still. And you, as the Fool, Aries, is saying, I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to take a leap of faith. I'm going to make changes in my self-worth. I'm going to find the beauty within myself. I'm going to believe that there is this change that I am willing to fight for, that I'm willing to bring out the light. And that's what you're doing, is really finding what is really worthwhile to fight about and to make those changes happen with the Fool card. So this is a new beginning with you, Aries. You know, you are the sign of the beginning, the birth. And so this is us listening to that calling, and you, Aries, are starting it. You are seeing that we need to be like the Fool, and you are going to be that power to start to create that energy. You are going to do things now to step up. You are going to step up and show others that we can still have beauty within us, that we can take that leap of faith, that we can be forceful and powerful and bold and fight the good cause. So one more card here, Aries, in your second house of finances and resource, a number energy for you, Aries. Relationship change. So there's changes in relationships, changes, and maybe that's why you're taking a leap of faith this month, is you know what you value and what your self-worth is. And if you're not feeling the happiness, the beauty within you, I feel this is about changing your relationships. You're changing what is going to be important important to you through all of this, right? And so let's read about this relationship change that some of you are going to go through. And it's interesting, 56 turns into what? 11. And 11 isn't the number 1, you, Aries. So it's definitely about you and changes that you want to make. So be powerful like the Fool. Take a leap of faith and make things happen that you know you can do as an Aries. This card indicates a time when a relationship in your life is going through a period of change. This adjustment is inevitable and necessary for the natural progression of the relationship, and the wisdom and experience gained will be of great benefit to all involved. So always know a connection to a karmic relationship is always a time of learning, a time of growing and evolving. Whether a child is leaving home, a partnership, friendship is ended, or a loved one, friend, work colleague, or neighbor is going through a change, know that you and the other person are divinely guided and protected and have the strength to carry on. Yes, you do, Aries. You have the strength to carry on. Of all people, you are the warrior. This card can also indicate a positive relationship change, such as a declaration of a commitment. For example, a wedding or an engagement. It can also indicate the resolution of an ongoing problem or dispute. During this period of transition, it's important to remember that as you grow and evolve, your relationships grow and evolve too. So be flexible and adaptable and know that all is well. Your affirmation, Aries: my relationships grow and evolve for the greater good of all. And that's what's important, that our relationships, whether it's a love connection, a partnership, a career, job situation, whatever it is, relationships are changing for the highest good of all. And that's what I feel you understand. So this is a big change for all of you Aries out there. This is your month to make that change, to have that leap of faith, to be the head, as you say, hedonist. I think it's hedonist. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So let's go to the third house. Receiving some type of word communication. The third house is communication, the media. Let's pull a couple of oracles from the Seashell Oracle to see if there's any message, any word communication that may help you. There you go. Got 2 cards here. The first seashell, the telescope snail, remaining in the background, being out of sight, inspiring others without recognition. Now, I know that's hard for you to stay in the background, being out of sight, but it looks like you are going to be able to inspire others, maybe without having to be in the front line. But you are definitely doing your part this month by remaining in the background. You are going to inspire others. So have a leap of faith and believe whatever you're doing, you have this power to make things change. The 9 great Murex, courage to overcome negative emotions such as anger and depression. No kidding. That's you, Aries. You definitely have the courage to get over anything, and you will overcome any negative emotions that are around you. Anger, depression, that is definitely this connection to ourselves, to the Aries energy that can happen around us. So we will feel that. You will probably feel it stronger because of your vibration, but you will be courageous in helping others, courageous in yourself to find the beauty again, right? So let's go to the 4th house, and that is this connection to family and home. Let's see how your family and home life looks in the month of April here. You're the King of Pentacles. You may be dealing with an earth energy, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your family life. The King of Pentacles is someone who we can go to for comfort and security and assistance. So you are giving a lot of comfort and security to those around you. You are the king of your home, or the queen. But I feel there may be a strong connection, if it's not you, Aries, a strong connection to maybe Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, who may be giving you that comfort and security, that help in your home life. assistance somehow, some way. So let me pull another card here. Knowledge, books, secrets. For some of you, Aries, there seems to be maybe something coming to you, a secret knowledge, you know, money, prosperity from a family member. So there's something going on maybe in regards to receiving some type of recognition, maybe receiving some type of help and assistance from someone close to you, something that you weren't expecting, and a secret, you know, I just feel like contracts, paperwork, you know, there may be someone passing who's leaving you something that's worth a lot of money, worth a lot of prosperity. But there's documents, paperwork, knowledge, secrets that may be revealed in your family life this month that may give you some insight or help this month. A relationship change, it may be a relationship change, or maybe a change, maybe you're going to find out some secrets, some knowledge about a relationship that needs to end, because remember, there's a relationship change. It may be someone you're connecting to in private, in secret. But I feel like it's important now to have a leap of faith to do whatever you need to do in regards to relationships this month. Use your intuition and insight. So let's go to the 5th house. That's connection to love, romance, children, our creativity. So let's see the power of love connected to you, Aries. The Hangman position. Yeah, you're spiritually growing and evolving here. So the Hangman position is saying, I need to look at my life differently. I need to look at my life more spiritually. And what do I need to do to believe, to have that leap of faith, to make changes that I need? There are secrets being revealed, knowledge that's coming to you from the universe, you know. So you know, that's why I feel you're kind of out of sight this month, out of mind. You're doing things behind the scenes because the Hangman energy is saying you are growing spiritually. You have to learn something. You have to delve deep into your soul. You have to look at things differently to make the right choices now. Secrets being revealed, something coming to light. So hang in there. Hang in there. You may be worried about loved ones, and your spiritual power is what's going to be how you're going to get through anything that may be difficult right now. So let me pull a card of wisdom in light of knowing that you are evolving spiritually, that you are having to look at things differently to make the changes that you need to be powerful and forceful. Only in the light of the divine's power. You are the divine's warrior. You have to receive the knowledge and insight before you can move forward. Wow, soulmates. Soulmates. So this is a strong connection that I feel like, you know, there is a very strong soul connection coming to some of you, Aries, this month. A soulmate, those energies that are supposed to be part of your energy right now. And that's why there may be some relationship changes that are coming, because there may be a strong soulmate here. Let me read this card. 41. Harmonious partnerships, love, friendships, companionship, a relationship, fostering personal growth. That's what you're doing this month. That's why there's relationship changes. That's why there's this connection to your 5th house. That's why you're looking at things differently, opening up and expressing yourself more creatively, being the hedonist, loving yourself, finding the beauty within. You are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the results for each of you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you toward them, and sometimes by a strong aversion to them initially, too. Soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what you will be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention to those people today. They are your greatest gifts. So this month is a powerful month of looking at your relationships, contemplating on them, opening up to new energies that are coming to you from the universe, from a past lifetime. To connect, maybe this is why you're going to be so powerful, so positive, so forceful, is because of this partnership that may be evolving. So let's pull a couple of love cards here. For some of you, Aries, it's the power of love. By embracing the good things in life. That's the hedonist. Embrace the good things that you want in your life. Engagement. It's safe for you to love. So yeah, some of you are realizing there is this change because you are ready to give your love to someone, a soulmate. Be committed to a partnership that is evolving, that's coming to you. So yeah, it's safe for you to love, and that's why I feel there's this time of contemplation and meditation, because there's so much coming to you, a big change, that you really have to stay grounded in it all. You have to really understand what's happening here for you. So let's go to the 6th house, and that's connection to your day-to-day life here, Aries. How's your day-to-day life, your health regime looking with all this happening here? The Queen of Swords. So there may be a very powerful air energy, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, who may be affecting your day-to-day life. Someone of authority, someone of power. You also have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But we see the King and Queen, someone of authority, someone powerful, someone that I feel can give you some type of clarity, some type of comfort and security, some type of commitment, some type of understanding. So look out for that Queen of Swords in your day-to-day life. Will be helpful to you. So let me pull one more card on this Queen of Swords here. Yeah, a new beginning, bringing out the beauty. So there's someone who, Aries, may be changing your life, a relationship that's giving you the faith to move on, to look at the future. So have that leap of faith. Don't worry if you feel deeply that this is the right thing for you. A soulmate coming to you, a soulmate that you've connected to. I feel like, Aries, you will understand what that energy is all about. But the Hangman energy is saying, feel it out. You know, understand what is changing. Listen to your feelings and what is being shown to you through your vibration. But there seems to be someone definitely going to give you some clarity, some type of comfort and assistance this month here. So let's go into the 7th house, relationships, committed partnerships. And we see that there may be something changing in regards to relationships, partnerships, one-on-one relationships. So what is that card, Aries? 3 of Swords. So there is some type of pain, some type of sorrow in connection to maybe a relationship. And that's why I feel some of you, Aries, see that there is some type of change. So the 3 of Swords is heartache. It is pain. It is change. That may be difficult. And so that is something that you may have to understand this month here for some of you, Aries. And it may deal with a man. It may be more connected to the male energy that you may feel this pain from. Yeah, a pain. I just feel like there may be something connected to the family, some type of pain that you may be feeling, a relationship, a change. But the word that is very strong for you is to stay, you know, in that place where the divine energy is so strong for you, Aries. So let's go to the 8th house, and that is about changes, regeneration, death, transformation. So let's see what you need to surrender to, a card to surrender to this month here as we go through these changes. Surrender to success. Through these changes, you will be successful in whatever is changing. What does it say here? Courage to overcome negative emotions. But I think this is the card. Inspiring others without recognition. So there's success through just inspiring others. You don't have to do much, it doesn't look like, but you are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. That's what I feel. We're moving into the new world. There's new possibilities, very exciting, especially for you Aries. There's something I feel that you are creating, you're being inspired by, and you may be making a lot of changes in your career and destiny, and we'll look at that, because I do feel this is about the world changing, and for you Aries, something is changing within you to have better relationships, to have a better outcome, a better future for yourself here. And that's why there is changes this month. There may be some pain involved in that situation. So let's pull a card that you may feel for yourself to give you some power with these changes that are happening here. Let's pull a card in the 8th house. Progress. Charge forward. Be willing to make mistakes to be able to charge forward. There will be progress. And whatever you are wanting to change, whatever you want to succeed in, there will be progress. So let's go to the 9th house. Let's pull a karma card, some more wisdom, some more insight. The 9th house is the connection to wisdom from our higher power. What is the message for you, Aries, in regards to the karma, the power that you have this month? What is the wisdom connected to you, Aries, this month? It is. What is the card? 6 of Roses. The War of the Roses. Interesting. Interesting that you get this card. Because you are connected to the power of war, right? The War of Roses. So let's read about this powerful connection to the War of Roses for you, Aries. Interesting. So let's read about that. The 6 of Roses. Okay. Storm clouds gather in the sky. 2 lines of mounted knights stand at the ready, facing each other across a clear field of battle. The left side carries the banner of the white rose. The right carries the red rose. This card demonstrates a war within a relationship and or a battle within your heart about a relationship. Most often, this relationship is romantic in nature, but this card could also refer to a co-worker, partner, boss, or family member. There could be power plays, and at very least, there is a lack of reciprocity and communication. And that's why I feel there is going to be this feeling of some of us feeling like we're in war. You are at an impasse. Your intuition or your spirit, the white rose, has told you that this experience is not a supportive one, but your passions, fears, and needs, the red rose, keep you from listening. You have tried to bring the two together, as indicated by the dirty flag, with the combined white and red rose on the ground. But what's happening in this relationship is not compatible with your spirit's view for you. So there you stand, your spirit and your passions just watching and waiting. This situation is nothing less than karmic. And it is a time to listen and take action. Awareness, vision, and self-honoring are required now for you to position yourself best and make plans to leave the battlefield. Interesting that you get this card, Aries, because you understand this. You are the warrior. And you may make plans to get off this battlefield by making those changes in your relationships, by seeing those things that are deadly, are negative. You're going to know how to fight in a loving and peaceful way with the War of Roses. So yeah, there is, and we see the Three of Swords here, the heart. So that is about some type of change that may be happening in a relationship, in partnerships. But know if they are ending and you have to walk away, leave the battlefield, then there's a reason for it. Very karmic for all of us, very karmic for you, Aries, in regards to your relationships right now. So let's go to the 10th house in regards to career and destiny. And there is something changing, I feel, definitely in our destiny for all of us. But for you, Aries, there's a career change. I feel a lot of you have been contemplating for a long time on changing your career, on listening to the calling. What is that? To be the King of Cups, to be more loving. And you have the King of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Swords here. So this is about you, finding ways to do things that are going to be more loving, being the hedonist, right? Celebrating the beauty in oneself. That's the King of Cups. Giving love, listening to your intuition and insight in regards to your career and destiny here. So listen to your feelings, your intuition, your insights this month here, because you want loving relationships. You want loving partnerships. You don't want to be on the battlefield. You want to be the King of Cups of love, the King of Pentacles of security, and the Queen of Swords of clarity. One more card. That is the key. The key is to listen to your intuition in regards to where your career, your destiny has taken you. A freedom. You're getting out of this feeling of feeling like your power is not as strong. You're releasing yourself from those things that have caged you in, those things that have made you powerless. And Aries, the only way, the key is your spirituality, the strength of love, the strength of your own willpower through creating the beauty from within again. So that's your power to create your new destiny through loving vibrations. Listening to your intuition and insight, very strong right now, Aries. 11th house, connected to the collective. What is happening out in the world, needing to come together, has the Aries energy. We are moving from the Pisces, the age of Pisces, into the age of Aquarius, being more connected to one another, understanding that we are all part of one, and really growing our spiritual vibration. So you, Aries, Ace of Cups, again, love. Spirit is handing you this cup. You are the Ace of Cups, the number one. We need to start with you, Aries, to really allow our emotions to flow over in love and light again. And I feel like you are changing into this beautiful light, looking at your life differently. How can I give love to others? How can I help others? Humanity, the collective. And that's what you are doing, Aries. You are spreading the love and helping others see the light again. Love it. Let's go to the 12th house. Connection to all that is, to the divine's power. And let's pull a keeper of the light as you meditate, as you go up and be the powerful warrior that you are, helping others see love and light again. What is the keeper of light that you can connect to? What is this connection to you, Aries? Hope, love, and acceptance. You're going to be the sign of hope this month. Again, this connection to love is so powerful. That's your key word this month, is love. Spread the love. What is it? I'm a lover, not a fighter. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. That's why the King of Hearts, King of Cups is here and the Ace of Cups. It is about choosing love over negativity. So let's read about this beautiful keeper of the light for you. Hope. We all need hope. Hope is an angel who is dedicated to promoting the idea that we on earth are loved, cherished and supported by the kingdom of heaven. She is all about helping us see the light beyond whatever darkness we are in. Traveling as part of a holy trinity, faith, hope, and charity. She helps us recognize that hope isn't about wishing for something good to happen or help to arrive, but trusting that support is already present. Hope is the twin flame of Archangel Gabriel. She has a gentle presence, but she is absolutely glorious. She sings sweet harmonies to us, and these songs are waves of love, washing away anything that stands between us and self-love and acceptance. Angels are gathering around you in celebration that you are finally willing to see how loving and lovable you are. Hope is here with her legion of love angels, guiding you to see that you deserve loving relationships, loving experiences, and loving acceptance from the world around you. It seems that you are really moving beyond the limitations that you once had in this department, but know that whenever you do question your worth, you can call on hope to shine your golden light upon you. Your angels want you to know that they love and cherish you, and they're grateful that you're giving yourself the same support. Love. That's why you get the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, this positive connection to the sun, about you being strong enough to take a leap of faith, to make changes that are needed in regards to your spiritual strength, in regards to who you are, to find your soulmate, to break away from painful situations. But remember, you are progressing towards success in whatever you are doing to create. Has the hedonist this month. So find the beauty in yourself and to inspire others through creative energy and remembering the good life. So much love to you, Aries. And if you ever want a personal reading, please connect with me. My links are below. And until next time, stay in the light and with pure love. This energy, Tammy.